I like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
Good,
You
too.
have a tickling fetish?
I mean, I laugh when I'm tickled, but I don't want you know what I mean?
You
I don't
like
want you
it.
just coming in and I'm talking to the boys, tickle.
And then you're coming as
Yeah,
well.
and I'm coming in.
Well,
There's a dark side to tickling, and I think we should all acknowledge it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Karma Farm, where our killer panel of internet misfits roast and riffs on the craziest online stories. Today's topic, dating disasters. Let the chaos begin. All right, our first story comes from Dating Hell, from user Happy Option 1586. Title, I finally matched with my longtime Tinder crush, and then he dropped this.
He's MAGA. 100%.
Oh yeah.
So I had to suppress.
They have
all
that
my
now.
conservative urges.
But it's like don't swipe right if you're like pro-Israel.
Oh, is that what it's changed to?
Yeah. I just swipe right on everyone.
Very easy.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it. Yep. It's a numbers game, lady. We don't care.
wow.
We can pretend to be not MAGA.
Oh my Lord.
All right, let's meet our guests.
My name is Andrea Jin. I don't want to pay for anything ever. I must be paid for.
Oh, my name's Doc Willis, but as far as dating is concerned, I don't date.
I'm Carlos Herrera. I like paying for everything because it gives me a sense of control.
Hi, I'm Kassem. When it comes to dating, I don't do it anymore, but when I did, I always paid and I always asked for a kiss.
This feels like The Bachelorette. Like I'm The Bachelorette.
Oh, that's
I'm
cool.
thinking.
So for years, I've been matching and unmatching with this guy on Tinder. Finally, this time was different. We actually talked. And not just any talk. Things got spicy. We got into kinks, and I was excited. Like heart racing, palm sweaty. Finally, this is happening excited. And then he tells me he has a tickling fetish.
I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, I would do it.
Yeah?
That's nice.
That wouldn't turn you off if a guy like came out with that in your first Tinder like combo.
I wouldn't care. Well, first convo is weird, but then if that presented itself and I like that person already, I would do it. I would tickle.
Wow.
But I don't want to be tickled. I would tickle that person though.
But what if they start coming
I like-
everywhere? That's like
That's
what
his goal.
happens.
That's
Like
what he wants.
Yeah.
That's funny to me.
oh, it's all it's
Yeah.
like a joke in reverse. He's laughing and then he
Yeah,
comes.
because it's like it's
He just-
funny because I'm making. Okay, I don't like
What the
that.
fuck you say?
I don't like
That's
that.
what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a bunch of giggling. Then, you don't want that. See?
I don't want that.
Then change your
But I
story.
feel like it would be different if someone else did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have
Look
it?
good,
You
too.
have a tickling fetish?
I mean, I laugh when I'm tickled, but I don't want. You know what I mean?
You
I don't
like
want you
it.
just coming in and I'm talking to the boys, tickle, like bitch, and then I'm laughing in front of.
And then you're coming as
yeah,
well.
and I'm coming in.
Well,
Do you have any fetishes? Which is a
All right, let's...
I think I have a tickle. I would like to tickle.
She wants to.
All right, let's... Unexpected, yes, but I'm open-minded. If anything, I was even more intrigued. We kept talking, discussing what our hypothetical activities would look like, and it seemed like we were vibing. He was into my kinks. I was trying to wrap my head around the tickling thing, but hey, why not? We were on a roll. And then it happened. He asked if we could meet up, but, and there's always a but, no penetration.
Oh, so the kink is like overriding this man's like ability to like procreate. Like he has to only be tickled and come.
So he can't do it normally?
Right after you come, you laugh. Right when after you come, it's tickles.
Everybody does.
Not everybody. No, what do you do? Giggle a little bit, not a little.
I can do this.
Oh, you're still in? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Send him to me.
Wow,
I can
she's
do it.
nice.
I can do it.
She's nice.
That's why I don't think I can say.
Okay, continuing with the story. I blinked. I read the message again. My soul left my body. Sir, I have been manifesting this for years, and now you're telling me you just want to play Tickle Me Elmo? I wanted passion, not a live-action episode of Sesame Street. At this point, I was too stunned to be horny. I asked him why. Like, was there a reason, a story, a tragic tickling-related accident in his past? But he just said he wasn't comfortable sharing that. He just really wanted to tickle me. I don't know why, But that was my villain origin story. I think I deleted dating apps after that.
Oh,
think-
Oh wow.
he wanted to tickle her.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, I don't like
wow.
You're out.
Yeah.
I don't want
Oh.
to be tickled.
It's like he's trying to recreate like trauma from like a clown molesting him.
Yeah.
And it's the only way he can come now.
Yeah. So he's coming while he's
He's
tickling
taking
someone
control.
else.
Yeah, he's taking
Yeah,
power
he's
back.
getting very. Oh yeah, I guess he is gonna come because he didn't want penetration. I was thinking, oh, maybe he'll just get erect during the tickling.
Yeah.
And the louder the laughter, the harder he gets. And then he could penetrate, but he didn't even want that.
He said no penetration.
I know, it's crazy.
That's
He's like the reverse of a dominatrix. He's weird.
yeah.
He's weird as fuck.
Well, the reverse of a dominatrix, it's just dumb.
Right, but there is a little bit of pain inflicted and stuff, but he likes to make you giggle. That's weird. That ain't weird, dude?
Oh, he's like, he happies you to death.
Yeah, but it probably would piss you off after a while. Then you would get mad,
Yeah.
have some
I
kind
would
of
start
pain.
punching.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here, you know?
Yeah.
No, I think they tie you down.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There
no.
is a documentary
What?
That's
about
hellish.
tickling. It's really dark.
What?
Yeah,
It's
I
dark.
I saw the
Tickling.
trailer at the Sunset
I
Five.
think it has to do with like human trafficking.
Yeah.
What? They're human trafficking people to tickle them?
Yeah,
Imagine
most
how many
tickling.
people want to get tickled. You got to traffic them and force them.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
never
They
heard
go
of
to Hungarian orphanages and see which kids are the most ticklish.
And then they
Wow.
try and predict
I'm
which
just
one
making-
will be the hottest.
Yeah.
Man, I'm over here
I was
like,
like-
this is fucking good.
there's a dark side to tickling, and I think we should all acknowledge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you
Joe.
rather date a tickle fetishist, a foot fetishist, a furry?
Oh.
I've
Say
met
what you would
plenty of
prefer the most.
furries. Furries are fantastic
What?
people. Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
are?
not. There's a small,
Surprising.
and like every group of people, there's a small percentage of them that are depraved, disgusting people. But for the most part, most of the furries I've met have been really cool.
Really? Are
I'm
they like
shocked.
into
Yeah.
like emo music and stuff? Like,
They're
like
in
got to
all
be.
kinds of
They-
stuff, dude.
They just, that's weird to be fucking in a fucking Halloween costume. This,
No, being a furry doesn't mean you necessarily do that stuff. That's
What does
where
it
a
mean?
lot of the misconception.
is it rubbing?
happens. Being a furry just means you're into the fur cosplay stuff.
Can it be
Oh, strictly
there's
fur.
can it be there's no fur around at all physically, but you just pretend to be like a cat or a dog?
That's what they resort to like during school hours, I think, if they're there was a controversy in Texas. The governor was like, "Oh, they're leaving out water bowls for the kids dressing up as cats." It was a conspiracy, but
Wow.
still.
We're gonna play a quick game here. It's
Okay.
called Ghost or Don't Ghost.
Always ghost.
No, wait.
Okay, sorry.
So
Whoa.
the date is hot,
How
Right.
hot?
very hot.
Very hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
They've been
and
hot since
intelligent.
they were kids.
And intelligent.
Yeah.
But what about if they order
funny.
yeah.
Whoa.
Really
Hot and
funny,
funny?
intelligent,
Whoa.
hot. It's just that
That's
It's
crazy.
a dream
Okay.
person, you know.
Okay.
But they order for you and order the steak medium well. Do you ghost or don't ghost?
That's how I want it.
So you don't ghost.
Of course not. That's a good way to eat the steak. I don't
Perfect.
trust this country.
Oh yeah, because you're Canadian.
Explain.
oh yeah.
And the meat. I'm having diarrhea right now.
They bring their mom to the date, and she is Jennifer Coolidge.
I don't know who Jennifer Coolidge is, but You
Or
talking
American
about
Pie.
date? Ooh, that's a strike for me, bro. You can't be showing up with the goddamn. Might as well bring your whole fucking family. You know?
Hmm.
Because then do I have to pay for her food? Her mom?
If you're ghosting, I think you can do before the bill comes.
Whoa.
Good job. That's probably what I'll do. I'll probably order my food, eat, and then sneak out.
But she's hot. She's hot,
She
smart, beautiful,
Funny.
and funny.
But why is her mom there? I'll tell her straight up. I'm paying for you. I ain't paying for her. I don't know her like that. That's my mama. I don't know her like that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, what if it's like a scam of like two sisters? Like not like the black way like sisters, but like but like two like
Is it a first date?
Yes.
No, oh hell no. You definitely.
then
that's
it's
a
the
red
scam
flag.
that I
You're
was
done.
just-
Yeah.
Red flag.
They just
Okay.
using you to get some food and then they gone because that's what them hot ones do. I just want to eat for the night. This little short dude ain't.
Okay. They insist on splitting the bill, but down to the exact penny.
no, that's weird to have pennies involved and like have like to have the exact number is
You have
weird.
pennies involved.
Like, what's the whole point of the man if he can't pay? So
That's
then I would
true.
lose all my power.
So the penny thing is not as important.
No, penny thing not important. I'd be like, bitch, no. But I'd be like that. I would ghost because of the pennies.
That's true.
That's awkward to me to do that kind of division.
They FaceTime their parents mid-date to introduce you.
Now, I may sound crazy here, but I love that. Because
Really?
if you get to meet the parents, you get instant access to a lot of information that you won't find out about that person for a long
That's true.
Mm.
right? You get to see, A, how's the mom look like? What is she going to look like in the future? B, the dad. How's the dad? Is he still there?
And what's his vibe?
What's his vibe? Did he like give her an eating disorder? These are things like I'll figure out all in one FaceTime call.
Yeah. You're
How
right.
do you do with the dads?
They love Cass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love a Cass.
That's
Because I'm
awesome.
from another country, so they think I'm like a little exotic little
Like Ollie G thing.
yeah. Yeah.
They're like, I watched that when I was in college. so-
Yeah. I go,
I
thank
loved you
you.
then.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
Andrea.
Uh-huh.
They asked to borrow $50 for their Uber ride.
$50? No, I can't do that. I'm going to be like, I'm not carrying bills. I'm a woman.
Mm.
I'm not carrying
But
them.
are you ghosting them after?
Yes.
Yes.
Because it's like, walk home. I don't know. You're a man.
Okay, dog. They say they have a large trust fund, but they live in a van.
That is tricky.
It's not tricky.
They're lying.
You know,
Let
that's
'em
tricky.
cook.
You
And
know,
dog, I do need $50 for my Uber.
that's, yeah, you put me in a tight situation. I'm like, either this bitch lying or we need to fuck. You know what I mean? Let's get this going. I think I'll give her a try. As long as she's being truthful,
I don't think
that'll
she
work.
is.
Yeah, no. Well, you know how, like, it depends. If she white, you know how, like, white people, they like to go on adventures.
Right. Sometimes
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
they enjoy the van.
Yeah, she's just like, you know what? I'm sick of living in this mansion. I
Yeah.
want to go and live and see the world. And dad is like, no, you can't. She's like, I'm going to get a van and I'm fucking out. And
Yeah.
she just does it, right? And then
That's
she meets
true.
Doc and she's like, you know what? I'm like, okay.
I guess
Okay.
maybe
So you're
how
not ghosting.
Yeah.
you're not
Nah,
ghosting.
I'm not ghosting.
You're gonna.
Not for-
I'm going to hang
Yeah.
out for a minute. You know,
Until-
as soon as I find out she lying, smash and trash. You know what I mean? She's in the
Hell
trash.
yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
couldn't do
You're going to go all Sherlock Holmes, right, and see if that money is real.
Yeah, got to. You got to
Good.
investigate.
They bring a pet snake to the date.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I like all animals. So
Well, that's cool if you want to get salmonella, dude.
I mean, this is in India, dude. Like, you know, there's not our snakes are chill, dude. They got to
Well, on
go
my
to the,
profile
Yeah, we
pic.
got different snakes here in
We got
America.
better. We got
Yeah.
cleaner.
All right.
They had to go to the vet.
The American snakes are chill.
Yeah, they have names like
Yeah.
Sally, you know.
Yeah.
That's right.
And they don't have your
Yeah.
disgusting salmonella.
Yeah, they're not like worshipped or something. It's like, oh, a devil god.
Okay, they say they are allergic to commitment over dessert.
Oh, I ghost. I need to know right off. And I did this when I started dating. I went on like a date blitzkrieg when I was single.
Uh-huh.
I told them right up front, I need to know that you're cool with kids and eventually marriage. And I'm open with that. And it lets you weed out a lot of the folks
Mhm.
that aren't down.
And
So-
the ones that aren't down, do you have sex with them though? still?
Absolutely. You have to. You have to.
During
Yeah.
the day, they say cool beans way too much.
Ooh.
Like how much?
Like George.
What? I never.
Even twice is a lot.
I think over
What's the
5
number?
times
Okay.
then I.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
4 is fine.
4 is I chalk it up to maybe he or she is nervous. Maybe
Mhm.
they're nervous.
Oh,
Women, I'll allow more. She can say it 10 times
how come?
because
They should know better. I think.
women are stupid.
Wow.
Oh, I had the opposite. Women are like, I always think women are sharper. So it's like, don't say cool beans. Like,
Oh,
who are
that's
you?
funny.
Interesting.
Okay, and Doug, final one. They reveal they are married, but it's complicated.
She
Oh,
done.
he's fine with that.
No, she done.
What?
Yeah, she done. I can't, man. You
What
gotta
does
get rid.
done mean?
Done means like because there's always that weird gap where they could possibly get back together and shit like that. So I don't want that. You got to be completely, I'm talking 4-5 years after your marriage. That's how I'll be
You
looking.
don't want that smoke.
Yeah, and I don't want that rebound shit. Then I got to deal with his baggage and all that shit
You
that he
know-
call that trauma while you slit your wrist because of him.
Oh, my
and it's
Lord,
just
oh, my
like,
Lord.
I would do it.
Wow.
I would do it.
Yeah, you basically will date anyone.
yeah.
I'm so nice.
Very nice person.
All right. Next story. This one comes from r/dating. A stranger said this about my date on our first date, and it really got to me.
If he commented on their appearance about something I kind of noticed and he reinforced it, I'd probably be
He?
like, if the stranger noticed, like, oh man, she's got broad shoulders, huh? And I'd be like, I guess she does have broad shoulders.
That would throw you off.
Throw me off a little bit.
A guy literally did that to me when I was like 20, and I didn't care at all because I was so in love with the girl.
Wow.
And then she dumped me, and
She checked you into the side.
so, yeah, she tackled me. Fuck, man.
All right, I think Kassem's onto something here. I went out with a guy I knew already, and it was our first date. He's quite nerdy and geeky looking, but is incredibly intelligent, kind, and is the greenest flag, and extremely good in bed. How does she know he's extremely good in bed when it's their first date?
Sounds like
very-
she's
Well, now
good.
they met at a club, hit it off a little bit, fucked, and then went on a date later.
Could
That
be.
happens. The one night
That
hook up,
happens,
and then you know what?
Kind of
He's
rare.
good in
though.
bed,
Right?
Let's-
Isn't it rare? Because don't men lose interest after they go in?
Within,
No,
within
not if
one
she
millisecond.
good in
Oh,
bed.
sorry.
If she good in bed, you're like, no, I'm gonna do this one more time.
Not if he's a
One
nerdy
more-
guy,
one
you know,
more-
maybe.
One more time.
One more
Doc's good
time.
for 2 times.
If she's good. Yeah.
All right. So he's unapologetically himself, which I like. So he wasn't scared to take me to his friend's birthday party where there was karaoke and he sang a song. He's an extremely awkward dancer, but is confident in it. So, it's quite cheesy, but it's charming at the same time. So I was watching him sing, and this random girl comes up to me and asks, "Is that your boyfriend?" And I say no. So she says, "Thank God, because you are stunning and you deserve better than that."
Whoa.
Ugh.
I just said thanks, but it's not all about looks. And she shrugged her shoulders and walked off. Like, he's not ugly, but also I'm trying not to date solely based on that. Why would anyone say that? And also, what do I do? If it's on my mind, does it mean she was right and I'm not attracted to him?
That does affect you. I've had other girls tell me, oh, the girl you're going out with isn't attractive. And then it like fucks with me.
Wow.
Even though I was like having a good time talking to that person.
I've been out there with some dragons, and I don't care. Yeah, man, because you have to be confident in your own
Sorry.
choice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Is that Doc?
yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
To his
So
day.
I don't be like that. I don't. If I like her, if
What do you
if
like?
it's just her. It might sometimes it's just how they talk to you, how they treat you, and you'd be like, you know what? You
Are
can
they
get it.
nicer than like a really hot lady?
Well, here's the thing about hot women. Hot women, they have all of these guys coming to them,
Yeah.
and so they have this thing where they think they're this, right?
Ah.
So when you get with a woman, you're not getting with a woman. You got to look at her either as you fucking or are you, is this a mother?
Whoa.
Right?
can
Right?
combine.
Right?
Either
Like
fucking-
Denzel Washington said his father told him, you're not going to marry her fight. Yeah. Yeah, because if you just fucking, then the hot chick going to really mean something to you. But if you're looking for a mother, there going to be some shit that's wrong with this hot chick.
For sure.
That you're going to be like, bitch, get out of here. You want to make a good
Yeah.
mother. You just a
But
trophy.
you go
That's
for
it.
a for a dragon.
Yeah, if the dragon got the motherly qualities, I'm like, I can, pet her a little
Wow.
bit. Trying to,
Dragon.
yeah, because you don't
hips.
really be attracted to
But
the
your
the
kids
looks.
aren't gonna be like beautiful women.
Hey, it is what it is. It's a bunch of ugly kids. They got other ugly kids they can hang
Baby
out with.
dragons
It's just-
are valuable.
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
They win wars,
Well-
honey.
Would you rather have a stranger trash your date's looks or personality?
Personality.
Personality.
Debate time. Go, go.
Personality all day. Because
Personality.
That's like I like what I like, but looks, we gotta,
Have you
we
ever-
get photographed,
You ever
It's
been
like
out
you
with a
have a nice
woman?
car.
Yeah.
You ever been out with a woman?
Yeah.
And she just starts picking on the waitress? He said, yeah. Like she starts picking on the
3
waitress.
weeks ago that happened.
Like, and
Scroll
it's the
through.
worst. It's like, hey. Now we gonna fucking have pee in our fucking food. Like, you stop this.
Wait,
like,
she
she
was
just
doing
being
it in
mean.
front of them?
Yeah, you know how like some women they're bad. They got bad personalities, so they don't care about public service, and they treat the waitress, and it's just like, man, what are you doing? Like this not that serious.
But
But they need to be here. I got 3 ice cubes. I should have 4. It's like, you know what? Like chill.
Will
just
you
ask for them.
excuse it if they were like hot?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I'm gonna take the dragon over that all the time, all the time. We're not doing that.
Wow.
But if you hot and you got a great personality,
You're unavailable.
Oh man,
Yeah,
they always married.
they have, like,
always,
a husband.
They always, yeah. Did you ever notice a lot of the hot chicks is out there just dating? They never find nobody.
Yeah,
Most
'cause
of
they
them.
have a bountiful.
Jennifer Lopez been married 8, 9 times. And we just go down a list.
There are
And you-
other hot girls just in this.
no, I'm just trying to give a.
Oh, I
It's
see. I see,
Jennifer
I see.
Lopez, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
Sydney
but
Sweeney.
she has that thing that a lot of hot women when they were younger has, and they just think that, oh, I can go to the next one because I got this guy right when oh yeah, well keep going.
I think everyone has that now though because of dating apps. Where
Yeah.
What's your excuse, dog?
Huh?
What's your excuse?
Excuse for what?
Not being married.
Right.
Oh, time.
Ah.
Time is the main thing. You know, you can't
What's this,
force.
Inception?
I'm just trying to, yeah.
Time?
I just look, cause time is
You don't have time to date.
no. It's you don't
timing.
time.
Oh,
brings-
timing.
Yeah, the timing. It just brings like I think a lot of people go through a lot of different
I don't know.
relationships.
That
'cause
feels
of
like an excuse.
No, what would it? I mean, you can't. That, like when I look at Jennifer, I look at it as if she just
J-Lo?
J-Lo. If she just sit there,
First name basis.
Is she in your new picture board?
yeah, I'll call her up once in a while. Jennifer,
Yeah.
you
I don't
need
even
to
think
fuck.
Ben calls her Jennifer.
You know, Jessica Alba just got divorced.
You know what? I just put up a picture. I saw
could get
Jessica
in-
Alba.
Get in there.
This might be fake because
Get in-
because
get in
I
there.
was at the LA Kings game.
She's around.
Yeah, she
She might be a billionaire too. She sold
She's
that
very rich.
honest company.
Oh yeah.
How many
Which I
times?
don't
Wait.
think is
How many
so
times she
odd.
been married? Just once.
Once.
Right.
I think once.
Yeah, she might be good keepings.
One marriage is solid.
Yeah,
Really solid.
Yeah.
Too
I-
many. My mother always taught me, a woman. Anytime a woman has more than 2 men or more, after that it's no longer them, it's her.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't keep one man for a long period of time, and then the second one you can't even keep him for a long period of time. It's you now.
Does that refer to
yeah.
men too? Because that
No.
That's the same thing. Yeah.
because your mom
Yeah, it apply to us too. That's why we ain't shit. Because we just be hopping on the back and you know what I mean? Never really learning how to connect. That's the thing. Yeah.
So let's say this happened to you, but you get to choose the girl that came up to you and did this. You get to choose, set her up on a blind date with any celebrity. Who do you choose to get even with her?
so easy.
Bill Cosby.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey guys, the dating app world has gone crazy with tons of weird and new apps coming everywhere. So now, each group, we divided the room in 2 groups. Each group has 3 real dating apps and 3 fake ones they have designed. So each group will guess which one is fake and which one is real.
All right. The first one is called Salad Match. It's an app created by the restaurant chain Just Salad, and it connects users based on their salad preferences and preferred lunch locations. That's one app. The second one is Love Patriot, a dating app for patriots.
Patriot. No?
Which one is fake? You saying?
I think that one is fake.
Final answer?
Yeah, it seems like a first thought.
It's fake.
That's
Yeah.
correct. Yay.
What seems so fake about that?
It just
Didn't have no
seems-
real details.
Yeah.
It just, the other one was detailed.
Details. Okay.
Seems like first
It was
thought.
a lazy explanation.
Okay, Thursday. Dating app that's only active on Thursdays. And then the other one is anal only.
Oh.
Yeah. You can be top or bottom. It just has to be anal. Just connect to people that are very into anal sex, and that's it.
Cool.
Yeah, it's literally connecting.
Yeah. Yeah, I think only anal is a dark web gay app that I need.
I feel like only anal could exist.
Yeah, exactly. And
Not even
Thursday's
on the
too
dark
crazy.
web. That just could be on Twitter now.
That's
All right, so you guys are wrong. So 1-0.
Puma, a dating app to connect men to women over 40 looking to have a good time, not necessarily for marriage. Not necessarily for marriage.
Okay.
Okay. Herpes Fish. Herpes Fish is a dating app designed for people who already have had sexually transmitted diseases so that they don't have to have that awkward conversation. Puma, Herpes Fish.
I think Puma's fake.
You think so?
I don't know.
Yeah, because if I had herpes, I want to meet somebody. with
Right? Yeah, exactly.
herpes. Interesting.
But what they call it herpes? What's it called?
Herpes Fish.
Herpes fish? That sounds terrible.
But since I watch granny porn,
Oh.
I'm going to go with Puma.
Yeah, I think it's Puma.
You guys are right again.
Wow, we're so good at this game.
Could you tell I was making up words?
Yes,
Yeah.
but really,
the thing
really
I'm
well
going to have
done.
to do.
Okay, Doug, your turn.
Millionaire Match is an app where you meet high-quality singles, attractive, entrepreneurial spirits for serious relationships.
Cool.
The next one, Zookeepers.
Such a small group.
That's the name of it, man. It's
Such a small group.
right. You have to have like a weird fetish for a certain type of animals. So it's a dark web type of thing, but you have to have a weird fetish for animals.
Wait, hold on.
That's what it's-
Read exactly what's on the card, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to,
Read exactly what's on that card.
have to have a weird animal fetish.
Okay, that one's clearly fake.
And you're right.
Okay,
That name is crazy.
2-2-1. Kassem, you're on again, or Carlos.
The first app is called Bristler. It's a dating app for people with beards seeking... No, it's a dating app for men with beards seeking other men with beards. Okay?
Uh-huh.
And the next one is Shooter. It's a dating app for incels. Shooter without E.
the E is empathy, by the way.
Bristler.
That sounds real to me.
Yeah, that do sound real.
Shooter sounds...
Yeah, I'm going to go with Shooters because...
Yeah, that's fake.
It's
And you guys,
Shooter.
it's Shooter without an E, but yes, you guys are right.
Okay.
That sounds way too...
Okay.
Yeah,
Last
that
one,
was a
Andrea.
little...
Met an inmate.
Oh, wow.
It's for inmate
Mhm.
people who have done crimes.
Of course.
Yeah, cool. Respect.
They're guilty for real.
They're
Yeah.
guilty,
Wow.
and it's not wrongfully convicted. It's very right, and
Yeah, like they definitely killed some
they're in prison for life.
murder.
Yeah, and that's the app for them.
Cool.
Yeah,
We need that one too.
Okay.
yeah. And the
it's
other
real.
one is go outside.
Mm.
Yeah. it's where you have to go outside and date. Outside, every date has to be outdoor only.
Oh, sounds like a nightmare.
I know. I've never been outside with a girl.
New game. If you had to choose one of those dating apps to go on, which one would you choose?
Oh, inmates.
The prison for life people?
Over
now
going
which one is the
outside.
Yeah, it's actually extremely inside or extremely outside for both.
You're
of
right.
us. Yeah.
I don't know which one's fake because the go outside seems like such a sticky one that they would make.
For sure. Post-pandemic. That's a
Oh
post-pandemic,
God.
post-modern app.
Yeah.
100%. The inmate one, is it to connect
Inmates with each
inmate
other.
to inmate?
Yeah.
Well, okay. So they'd have to use their own
Like how-
illegal cell phone? How
Oh,
do they
wait.
do it?
Maybe it can be anyone.
Okay, well maybe
No, it
that
might
one's
be on.
fake.
No, it might be on browser. I think inmate's fake.
I'm gonna say inmates fake.
No, that one is real.
Yeah.
Wow. So, 3,
Go
2, 1.
outside seems so real.
I'm the
Yeah.
master.
Good
Word.
job, team number
Word.
2. All right, our next story comes from Dating Hell again. User The Bitter Rabbit. Title: I did not see that coming. This was 4 years ago, so I don't remember all the details of the date leading up to the room. Anyway, I had just moved to New York City and was all about that new experiences and dating scene. Super excited because I was finally over 21 and in decent shape. So one night on a Tinder date, this happened. Met up with the guy, not super attracted to him or anything,
All
but
right.
Cool.
I was just really into meeting new people and grabbing drinks or whatever. He ended up picking this hotel lobby bar in the middle of nowhere, Manhattan, and couldn't have been any more boring. After 2 drinks, I suggested we walk around or hang out at his place.
She
Okay.
sounds weird. I don't like her vibe. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Times Square, you know.
And
Yeah.
also, she doesn't find him attractive, hates the date, but is like, let's go back to your place.
Yeah, that's weird.
What a
Uh,
weirdo. I hate her.
Maybe she felt pressure.
We walked around a bit. Still no conversation I can even remotely remember. And I wanted to go leave, but I didn't want to go home so early and be bored the rest of the night. So I said, your place? I was really casual about it and in no way was insinuating sexy times or anything.
Oh my god.
But that's obvious.
And he didn't seem to take it that way either,
Oh,
which was good.
well, he's insane also.
Yeah.
Well, how do you know?
He's not
If-
insane.
if-
He just being a man.
Yeah, if somebody, no, he doesn't think it's for sex also.
Well, how does he?
Oh, he doesn't?
How does a man show that he doesn't think it's for sex?
They mention it in that moment.
Yeah, he's
She
like,
says
we're
some-
not going there for sex, right?
No, but she probably said something.
She had to, because ain't no
She
dude.
had to have. Like, oh, I
What
don't.
dude just be like, I wouldn't.
Take you to my gas chamber. Don't worry.
Jesus.
How long you been writing
They're
that one?
two insane people. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, exactly.
They deserve
Okay.
each other.
We get there, and there are what appear to be collector showcase things
Yeah.
you'd seen in grandparents' homes,
Oof.
usually filled with glass sculptures or tchotchkes,
Perfect.
everywhere. And they were full of kids' meal toys, old ones. Okay, little weird, but I'm pretty open-minded. And I'm into some unpopular fandom and whatnot, so whatever. He's giving me this tour when we get to his bedroom. Shit. Giant metal Nazi eagle with swastika mounted above his bed.
That's gnarly.
Above the bed.
Creepy line drawing right under it. Small mounted shelves filled with even more kids' meal toys against a large white wall.
Was this guy's name Kanye West? No.
And on either side of the bed, he had mounted toilet paper holders / rolls and a cup holder from gosh knows where.
This-
Queen-sized bed.
This is bad.
Wait,
This
what's
is
with
so
that?
bad. That bedroom is like just a giant red flag, obviously.
And also, yeah,
Horrible.
at this point, I'm like, I'm gonna get murdered.
yeah, I would
Yeah.
like.
yeah.
Even if I was at like a very attractive woman's place, I'd be like, I think I'm gonna roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure?
Actually, I'm lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, wait, I was like, wait, what'd you...
The room we can hang out. No? Okay.
You're like, she's probably joking.
They're collectibles.
Yeah, she's
Sense of humor.
A giant eagle on the wall.
she's
So
joking.
ironic.
She stole it.
Took
from
10
church.
guys to put that on the wall.
Maybe she's a stand-up.
She's a historian, like Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
All right, everything was white. I grew up culturally Jewish. So the
Oh.
giant swastika above the bed was enough for me.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, not for most people.
He explained that he collected things. Clearly. But why that? I very cautiously noped the fudge out of there.
Yeah, they all say that. They all claim they're collectors. That's what Furman said too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
But
You
where
can't
would you
collect.
collect a swastika? Like,
Yeah.
because you admire the culture and
Yeah.
wish it was still around.
Well, hang on, hang on.
Coach?
As a collector of things myself, I will
Okay.
tell you that there is a quite large of a community of people that collect NOTSEE memorabilia.
Yeah?
Okay,
Racist.
wow.
And the value of that stuff holds up.
Oh, so you're trying to flip it. Like, you're trying to
Some
turn
people
a
flip.
profit.
Oh.
Well, just imagine if you had Hitler's boots.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could sell that to a racist.
Oh.
I'm sure.
If you had like his Luger.
Yeah. Oh, the Luger.
wow.
Jeez.
There's got to be, like, there is some stuff that somebody has in their private cellar or whatever that is exactly that kind of stuff, and it's worth millions of dollars.
This guy's fucking weird. Wait, does he have money?
Well, it didn't say, but isn't she weird for everything else, though?
Yeah,
That's the thing, is like,
100%, but
Yeah,
Nazi is like 0, wipes everything else out.
Unfortunately,
true.
that's true.
Like she can make some stupid young mistake and go to like the wrong guy's house.
Yeah.
And that doesn't end up well for most people or a lot of people, but
Yep.
it didn't end up well for her either.
Yeah, she's just weird because she just compromised from the day one. It's like,
but he's an open-minded Nazi. He went out with a culturally Jewish girl.
They have to. They're the hot ones in that area, probably. If they were in New York. Yeah, you can't go on dates with people
She's
that
more,
aren't Jewish.
she's more closed-minded than he is.
George.
interesting.
Yeah, this is such like a this is such a incel-y kind of argument that like when you're taking like the other approach.
Yeah, haven't I seen you on Shooter?
Let's go to the comment section
They
on
shot
this.
me on there.
First comment, squirrely bitch. Holy shit, fucking Nazi. And did he explain the toilet paper rolls on either side of the bed?
Oh, and also
yeah.
the
What is that?
collected the kids meal stuff.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's scary.
Yeah, like,
What's worse, the Nazi stuff or the kids' meal stuff?
That's weird. I mean, Nazi for sure, but
Okay,
but
you're right.
the kids meal
The toys. Right?
yeah, when should she have noped out of there? Like, if you hadn't known it was going to Nazi stuff, like,
yeah.
at the kids' meal stuff, the toilet paper holders on the side of his bed.
Holders
all
or
in-
rolls on the side? He had rolls.
That
That's
on
just
its
beating
own
off right there. That's
is
what that
Yeah.
is. That's just this.
Right?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
just a clear signal. Yeah, he
That's
been
fine.
single for a while. You know what I
I
mean?
guess that's. But is that?
He got him on standby. Fuck.
I don't want to see bathroom stuff in my bedroom.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Why
it's
not a
kinda
box
gross.
of tissues or something?
Interesting.
Makes
Yeah.
more sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Or just use a T-shirt.
Oh, I love using a t-shirt. I use
Yeah.
a 2016 Clippers playoff shirt to blow my nose all the time. I have literally 4 of them. Went to 2 games.
Nice.
Don't display them on a date. Our final game of the night. This story from Reddit says that a woman thinks that if she gets ghosted is because the guy is fucking someone else, that she cannot conceive any other reason. So you guys would argue, that you agree with this, or what are the reasons for, to agree with this statement, and you guys against that?
I mean, I 100% agree because if you're throwing away food, it's because you've already just ate or you already have food in your.
Damn, that's what's up.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's like really the case. I mean, I did this like 3 months ago, and then I was like, oh, that was a mistake. And then I tried texting the other girl, and I was like, she didn't respond.
There are many other reasons because.
Yeah, 100%.
What if he got a job and it's like really, it's so much work?
I would literally fly to Italy for some of the girls I've matched with.
Okay,
Like,
but not
it doesn't-
everyone can have that much on their plate and still fuck.
And he
A lot
might
of
have
people,
could have ghosted because he just didn't like her personality.
yeah,
Wow.
didn't like her personality. Maybe she was like gross.
Yeah. That
I
could be
think-
like the one that was with the Nazi dude.
Yeah, maybe she's weird and
Yeah, just-
she's like,
I think if you're at the point where it would even be called ghosting, it means you guys were talking and like developing some sort of connection or even like a handful of conversations.
but what if
whatever.
he has commitment issues and then it's getting too serious and then he got scared and
Yeah,
ghosted?
that happens. You know how we do it.
That happens.
I know how
You
you
get the-
do it.
You'd be like, oh,
And I've
slow down.
had that
buddy.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard ghosting is becoming more socially acceptable because of apps now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh
it's
yeah.
awesome.
I hate it.
Why?
Yeah, I am not. I don't like a ghost, and whenever I was gonna end it with someone, I would send him a message and tell him, "Hey, I had a great time with you, but
Love
I can't.
Casper.
I'm moving on. Remember how I told you I like had this vague position in the CIA? Like,
I don't like that message. Because then that's like
that's what I hear sometimes.
that's a slap in the face.
So you'd
Yeah, he
rather
works for the
just get
CIA.
ghosted. Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
a spy, baby.
No, because then it's like you're rejecting someone.
But you're rejecting either way, aren't you?
yeah,
if you
but
ghost?
one way is there's more dignity, where it's just, oh, we're both letting it fizzle out.
If I ghost you, isn't that saying you're not even worth my time to even tell you what's going on?
I don't see it as that. I see it as if avoiding a tough conversation.
Yeah, he just
Right.
don't want to hurt her feelings. You know, it's like I'm ghost. I ain't gonna even.
I can understand that POV.
We're in a
If
new
somebody has
world,
that
like-
conversation with me, I'm go, oh, that person's like mature enough to like tell me the truth, and I'm mature enough to handle it. But I can totally get people not wanting to have.
I
that.
think we're 10 years ahead of that, though. I really think that if you ghost someone and they're also on that level of not reaching out, you're both connecting
You're
in the
right.
ghost realm.
that. So if I do what I'm talking about, I look like a dinosaur,
Yeah, you're like very like, oh, millennial, man. Like,
millennial spy.
dude, like Gen Z is all about like ghosting, connecting on that ghost realm and the everworld.
Yeah.
And it's like you say everything with saying nothing.
And you leave it open. Like, you could go back.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
still open?
Yeah.
Wait, this morning I tried this and I don't think it's gonna work.
Listen to my friend.
I ghosted a girl, but we were talking, but we never met up, and it fizzled out. So I was talking to someone else. Saw today she's in LA, and then I made up some like fake thing to text her, and she never told me she was in LA. So I'm not gonna do any of the things I texted her.
Wait, did you say you texted already?
Yeah, I texted her, and she like
You're saying I know you're in LA?
no, I never said that.
I know where you are.
Yeah.
It was on Raya. It was like this girl is visiting Los
Oh.
Angeles, and then I texted her like something
Smooth. I respect
fake,
that. Smooth.
and it just but
Open
it
the
didn't
door.
work.
Yeah, she's not interested.
Wait, what'd you say?
What do you mean?
What did you say?
Oh, it's really embarrassing.
Oh, what did
There
you
it is.
say?
I told her, I was like, oh, I'm going to be in New York for work in July because of the thing. And I invited her like a screening of something, but I'm holding it over her now. Like, yeah,
Oh.
I invited her to a premiere.
You should text.
How many times do you use your famous connections for your dates?
On the, I mean,
100%.
anytime I'm outside of Los Angeles. Yeah.
I use his connection.
So I think Andrea won this debate because she convinced everyone, including Carlos, that that is more than probable that it's not just ghosting for sex,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
other
There's a
multiple.
whole lot
There are
of
You
other
did
things.
convince me.
There's a
I'm
whole lot
a
of
good-
different avenues.
Times have changed.
I'm
Yes.
good.
This
Okay.
old
You did-
spy's got to learn a new trick.
All right, that's our episode. Let's get everybody to give where we can find you, your handles, or anything you want to promote.
Yeah. Okay. At Andrea Jin everywhere.
Doc Willis Comedy on TikTok, Instagram, and
Wow.
Facebook, even though I don't never go on Facebook. Anything I post goes straight to that. I don't even look. So just Instagram and TikTok, that's where you'll find me. You'll find any of the dates I do, anything I get on TV, that's where you're going to find the information.
What's up? At Herrera Carlos. That's me.
What's up? Kassem G. Everywhere.
Wow.
Don't find me.
What an episode. Next week, we'll be diving into Bizarre Confessions with special guests Mia Malkova and Chappelle Lacey. And if you have any topics, guests, or subreddits you'd like us to dive into, let us know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, do everything, and we'll see you next week on Karma Farm.